Hey everybody, happy Monday. I'm Ingela with Courageous Artistry, and this week I have been sharing 5 tips for making more confident self-recordings for you performers out there who are having to make all kinds of video recordings for all kinds of things recently, whether it be auditions, competitions, school submissions, social media, agent auditions, you name it. We're all having to make a ton of videos right now. But before I go into my 4th tip this week, I would like to mention to you that I am offering 2 webinars coming up in December. It's going to be the same webinar offered twice, and it is going to be exclusively focusing on the process of creating easier and more confident self-recordings for all of you. So I have compiled many of my best tips and tricks, and I aim to make this a really clear kind of step-by-step process of how you can make more confident self-recordings without getting so much in your head like I know I do when I have to make these things. So you can check out more about that at www.courageousartistry.com/self-recording webinar. Or there's also a link in my bio here on Instagram that you can also check out. So let me know if you have any questions or thoughts about that. But my 4th tip that I'd like to share is I would suggest that when you are done making all of your takes for the day, rather than going back and watching them immediately, take some time. Take a day, take 2 days, take a week, take however long it needs. Now, of course, this is going to mean that you're going to need to sort of schedule your recording sessions with plenty of time before your deadline, just in case something goes awry and you really need to fix something. But as long as you have been following the first few tips that I've mentioned, especially the tip of normalizing having the camera in the room, you are already going to know, where to set the camera, how to have the lighting, what clothes you want to wear, all of those things. So the day where you're aiming to make your best takes for submission, hopefully you've already kind of worked through all of the kinks of all of this. So why am I saying that we should give ourselves some time? Well, what most of us do is we make one take and then we go and we watch it. We get all critical, and in our heads, we start using the critical analytical sides of our brain. Oftentimes this will increase our anxiety, right? We will go into kind of a mild fight, flight, or freeze, the sympathetic nervous system response, because we're watching ourselves and maybe we're not liking it, we're picking it apart. And then we're asking our bodies to very quickly shift gears and go back into the artistic mode, make another take, and then we're going kind of critical analytical mode, artistic mode, back and forth and back and forth. And I don't know about you, but I know that in my artistic mode, I'm already critical enough of myself as I'm doing things. I don't need any more of it. So if you can, make all of your takes, regrounding in between the takes, like I said the other day, and then give yourself some time before you go back and watch the takes. You're going to find that when you go back and watch them with some distance in between, you're going to feel a lot calmer. You're going to feel more grounded. You're going to be able to assess things more clearly. You are going to be hopefully less in an already kind of agitated performance state, which of course, sometimes is necessary. So yeah, I suggest giving yourself some distance before you go back and you view your takes. It's going to help you view things with a lot more clarity and hopefully a more positive mindset. And when you go back and watch these, also make sure that you are looking for the good things that did occur, not just picking apart all of the bad things that you think have happened. So anyways, if you would like to learn more about this process and get kind of a framework for the creation of self-recordings that makes things less painful and less stressful, then I hope you'll get in touch with me. And otherwise, I hope you have a beautiful day and good luck with all your recordings. Bye.